Hello, 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 my friends. Welcome into session 48 of the Bryn Ardwell Tales. Last session the group had arrived in the village of Tourmaline on Gemstone Bay, discovering that they are just in time for a festival, where I'm sure nothing ill untowards would happen.
Yeah, this didn't start at a festival at all.
No, no, nothing bad happens at festivals. Certainly not in this game. The group started off their morning at the inn with a largely non-meat based meal, opting for pancakes, fiber, berries, very pulpy orange juice, having just celebrated meatness. Uh, NGN had gotten up early and gone for a jog and ended up doing some Tai Chi in the park with a pair of elderly locals. While heading back into town, they discover that they are, in fact, ready for a festival, as several kites have been strung up from buildings and boats and are being carried around by children running through the town. The kites all vary in like color and pattern, but they are all the same basic design, that of a long serpent-like creature. They learn that this is Termi, the Serpent of the Bay. They have a festival for every year in the village of Tourmaline. Um, Theories that perhaps this is some remembrance of dragons, or if there's perhaps some sort of dragon in the bay itself, ran through the group. Uh, Rue went down to the shore to look for some fossils and didn't find anything, but Matry was able to kind of dig around a bit more. They didn't find fossils either, but what they did find was a small bit of dragon scale. It was very old. Um, Upon informing Nissa of this, Nissa decides to shapeshift into a shark, swimming out into the bay farther and deeper, and manages to find that yes, there are a great many dragon scales on the bottom of Gemstone Bay, which cause the multicolored twinkling and shimmering, giving the bay its name. She returned to the group, uh, giving them each at least a piece of dragon scale that she had found. Um, this was, of course, near to Kerrevas and the scar that was caused by the giant calamity at the end of the Dragon War, and is likely a result of many dragons perishing over the bay itself. But the group is able to get out and start enjoying some of the activities the festival offers. There are swimming races, fishing contests, a number of carnival games, food. And will be culminated with boat races at the end of the night. While
Okay.
wandering through and checking out all the food available, they happen upon a group of students from the Magisterium, the world spanning mage college, or magical college. Um, Rue is able to notice that one of them kind of has an illusion laid over their face after a very timely nat 20 roll, I believe. He's able to kind of peek past the illusion uh, and see that what is in front of him is not a human as it would appear, but it is a humanoid. Um, but they appear to be some type of aquatic based person. Large, bulbous eyes, hair kind of comes back in tendrils and tentacles, mouth full of just like very sharp, needly teeth. Kind of see gill slits on the side of their neck. Um, NGN, that silver tongued devil of Noir, actually, strikes up a conversation, and they're able to find out some information. They're here visiting on a vacation day, essentially, uh, with one of their professors, getting out and talking with the students, going around the festival. They eventually do come across the professor, a gnomish man with like 4 different plates of food just kind of levitating in front of him. Like giant stick of cotton candy in one hand, drink in another. He's kind of walking around trying all the food. Kage was impressed by the amount of food this person was putting away, especially for the size. The group immediately asks the professor, "Hey, what do you know about dragons?" And coughing a bit, he says, "Maybe we should have this conversation somewhere a little more private than, in the public in a wide open festival." They decide to go back to the inn, have a conversation in their rooms. The maid's bringing along more food. And he introduces himself as Professor Sinkum Slutnot of the Magisterium. He says, "Yes, we do know a little bit about dragons. We've gotten reports that some of them are waking or returning." And immediately asks the group, "What do you know about portals? Extraplanar creatures, extraplanar shenanigans, you got any info on that?" They happily trade info on their respective subjects.
Not sure happily how I'd put it.
Professor Sludnot informs the group that in corresponding with a former student, he discovers that there have been extraplanar portals opening up on another continent to seemingly random locations. Obviously, this is a cause for concern, so if you see any of these things happening, please let them know. And on a side note, he also says, if you ever run into a kid named Cranston, he's just a little dick. Just punch him in the face. I will give you money to punch this man in the face.
I will let Kage punch him in the face.
It is probably unlikely, but, it could happen. Which would amuse me to no end.
Which means it will likely happen.
I mean, it's possible.
I put this somewhere I can see it.
The group then prepares for NGN's performance at the festival. After Rue asks if he could get teleported to Kerrevas by the professor. After the festival is over, he agrees. Things get set up for the festival that night. NGN, of course, invited the college students as VIPs and puts on a wonderful performance featuring shimmering dragons flying through the air as well as flying goblin pickles. Rue also offers the professor, a bit of a side job, possibly teleporting goblin pickles to and from various locations. The professor seemed interested because, it's a gig economy, folks. It's about just diversifying those income streams. Which leads us to our character question for the week. If your character wasn't an adventurer, what livelihood would they likely lead?
If everybody needs a minute to question it, remember what I was doing, actively becoming a full-time druid and apprenticing at the local brewery. So she would likely be doing that still. Like, had a life path, picked out, was on it. This was not the plan. It's just what's happening.
Mm-hmm. Stud, what about Rue? What would Rue and Matri be up to?
Oh, well, Matri would probably still be flying around with her siblings in a tree, being a Fey, around the trees, being a Fey dragon, fucking with other critters, teasing wolves. You know, Fey dragon stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Rue would probably be a professional criminal. You know, what he was doing before.
Mm-hmm.
Not like evil, but yeah. So that's good. I'm doing more for the world now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Uh-huh.
And what about Kage?
Kage would still be doing cargo hauling with Zotic. Just doing like labor work to get by and make an honest living is really all he wants to do. Eventually he'd go after his parents on his own. It's fine.
And what about the trio of NGN?
That's a really good question, because it depends on who you're asking. So who are you asking?
Well, let's start with Nomura.
Oh, superstar, 100%. Superstar magical girl traveling the world, bringing the, like, I don't know, legends of the dragons and spirits to everybody, right? If it were Ganymede, though, Ganymede fronting, definitely some type of underground fighting. 100%. Easily underground fighting. Maybe some assassinations in there, you know, pay for play. Whoop, just gets a gig economy, right? Noir would definitely be using that silver tongue ability and probably would be like an advisor to a royal. 100%. Like making sure like that was the deadliest, like most wealthy empire ever. Probably would hire Ganymede every so often and then have Namor, you know, come entertain the people if they were separate. Altogether, I have no clue. I have no clue what they will be doing all together. It will be super split. So maybe a little bit of all three. So, yeah.
All right. So, what would the group like to do? I believe we left off as a fireworks were shooting off of a ship out in the bay.
Okay, did you enjoy the festival?
I think I went into a bit of a food coma, not gonna lie. Yeah, but it was pretty cool. The shimmering on the water, finding out it was dragon scales, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And now we have like a little thing.
Yeah. So,
What did you
like,
think of the festival?
I thought it was great. It was fun to meet the wizard guy and his silly little students.
Yeah. I can't wait to punch a guy for him. I hope we find him.
Yeah, but like, what's his name?
Cranston.
We gotta
I have
make
it written
sure
on my
like it's the
hand.
right one though too. We can't just punch every Cranston.
Maybe all Cranstons are dicks.
That's an
You never
interesting
know.
theory.
We'll
Find
find
out
out.
if all yeah.
We'll come up with some questions. We'll have like
Uh-huh.
3. And by the third
Yeah.
question, if it's just, even by 2, if it's just, nah, they get
Right.
dicked.
Yeah, like does this one's and like vibe check and stuff. We'll have to interview every
Yeah.
Cranston we meet.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
we find the Cranston. The Hurricane
Mhm.
Cranston.
Yeah, I like that.
It's like Jaden or Kyle. Like you've already got a strike against you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's fine.
we're gonna see the professor again in the morning. We can ask for full names and description.
I mean,
Oh,
that
description's
sounds
a
more
good idea.
efficient, but this sounds more fun.
I'm not saying
but
that we
yeah.
can't go with both.
Right? And he's going to teleport. Hey, Professor Guy, where you at, buddy? You're on here somewhere, right?
Yeah. What's up?
You want to like teleport us tomorrow after breakfast? I still kind of want to meet the boat captain to hear like how he sounds because it'll entertain me.
I mean, yeah, I should be able to.
That'd be nice, yeah. Just right neighborly.
I mean, you guys have been neat.
Yeah, you're neat too. So sleepy time?
Yeah,
Yes.
sleep. Sounds like a good idea.
Uh-huh.
All right, you all make your way back to your respective rooms, settle in for the night. Is there anything any of you do before bed?
I read Kage a story.
I love this.
Uh-huh. Like anyone
Yeah.
who wants to, yeah. I'll read a story too.
She will use sending stone to mom to let mom know that, yes, Zatok has checked back in. He's good. We have made it to current location. I cannot remember name, even though you just said it.
Tourmaline?
Heading to Kerrevas next.
All right,
I read
dear.
Kage.
Stay safe. Safe as you can, anyway.
The story's about Bill Belichick, the evil tyrant, being beaten up by the most unlikely of hero ever, Eli Manning, and his assistant Plexica Burris.
What?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Tyler and Kage confused.
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
sorry.
story about giants and patriots and just
Overthrowing an evil empire.
karma coming to bite somebody. And then, like, he marries somebody like a third his age, and it's just a bad look in retirement, too.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. We don't like this guy. We respected him, but now it's like, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Turns out, like, a lot of
Feel
the
like I'm gonna have
success
to-
he had might have been due to,
Just other silly side character who you're not sure if you like or not.
Yep.
He
I'm gonna have
seems
violent
fine, but he's
dreams
got,
where
yeah.
I'm gonna be punching things in my sleep.
Uh-huh.
You all wake up the next morning, refreshed and ready to take on the day.
Man. Do you have pumpkin pancakes here?
Yes.
Oh my god. Got some pumpkin pancakes.
We got pumpkin, blueberry, apple, banana, chocolate chip banana, chocolate chip apple, apple banana, cranberry, raisin chocolate chip, raisin banana, raisin apple banana. Pretty much.
Just regular pancake.
Yeah,
Do you have regular pancake?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That all of them?
Oh, strawberry, lingonberry, raspberry.
One of each, please.
All right. Give us a few minutes and we'll have those out.
Mm-hmm.
Pancakes,
Pancakes after player.
do you want them in a stack or separately, since they're different flavors?
Like. Okay, it's gonna sound like a dick, but I want them each on their own separate plate, so we can like try each and every one,
no,
for
that's
the
fair. That's how I would do it. Yeah.
Yeah, like I know it's gonna be a lot of dishes, but like.
We're used to it.
Sorry. Yeah, I know, but like. But yeah, I'm excited for this pancake sampler platter.
Would you like
Yes.
anything else? Bacon, sausage, oatmeal.
Like maybe like a pile of like bacon and sausage like on a plate. Yeah, and like you can let the people like come in know for the pancake sampler. Like just to actually, I'm gonna rephrase that. I want a very large pile of bacon and sausage for that guy, and then also another pile of bacon and sausage on this table. Hey, students, you're all poor students. You can eat, Professor. And you're way too interested in that pickle side gig for me to know about. Like, you feel like you might have a gambling problem. So like this is all on me, okay?
The college students descend on your table.
Like everybody, come on in, and I just hand her. I got plenty of gold actually. Here's 20 gold, lady. Thanks for the hospitality.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Within a few minutes, they start running out plates of bacon, platters of pancakes. Hash browns, sausage links. A large bowl of scrambled eggs is brought out. You basically just ordered the menu, and they're just kind of
Yeah.
bringing everything out as it's ready.
Right. Yeah. Like if people,
Nissa is all on board for this
Uh-huh.
because I can take a wedge of each pancake that I want.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
At one point, you hear the owner talking with like the cook and like the bartender. Like, what if we just did this on weekends? Like, we just make a big station just with everything we make, right? We just charge people like a flat amount, and they kind of take what they want.
Ah, yes, the joy of the breakfast buffet.
Mm-hmm. And if it gets
miss
like
them.
later in the day, we could put like a ham or like a roast out or something too.
Definitely with the roast.
Bring out
Definitely.
pies, desserts.
That's such a great idea.
Congratulations.
Kage does growl at anybody. Sorry.
You've invented brunch.
Hey. The pile of bacon and sausages that is said was his. If any of the college students tries to take it, he does growl at them.
There's one that kind of holds your gaze for a minute. Like a larger bugbear just kind of looks at you, kind of pulls their teeth or their lips back over their teeth a little bit too. Okay.
Kids, that's enough.
Stop teasing
No,
her.
I respect it. And you'll like slide over a decent like plate size and be like,
Mhm.
no, no.
When like the next wave of sausages comes out, he slides you a couple links.
Fuck yeah. Brothers in meat.
Mm-hmm. You have a very filling breakfast. A variety of pancakes. They bring out a bunch of waffles at some point too, I'm sure. The professor eventually gathers everyone together and like, all right, well, so we were going to go back to the magisterium, but these folks have requested that we help them get to Kerrevas first. So we're going to stop there, and then we can go to the magisterium. There's an office right there. We can transport from there. So if
Sweet.
you each would like to calibrate your devices for Kerrevas to the magisterium, I will meet you there as soon as we get these folks settled.
Rue raises his hand.
Yes.
Can we go talk? Is the boat captain back yet?
You do see the ship has been docked.
But,
It may
like,
have been the
can
one
we
they
just
were
go-
shooting fireworks off the night before.
Like, I know you want to talk to him, but, like, can we just go?
Is he here in the buffet? I just want to hear Kevin's nor'easter accent one more time.
Yeah.
How is the sea?
Oh, she's fairly calm.
Calm. can go.
Thank you. I didn't get to hear that, so I love this.
Okay. That
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always,
Go on.
always
Tell
tricky
people.
when you get out into the deep water.
Water.
Didn't have any storms blow up though.
No stops.
Nope, not even a squall. Was able to check the traps and got a few nice lobster.
I love that.
myself.
Amazing.
Hope you enjoyed your time in Tourmaline.
Hey, can you are we teleporting our horse and stuff too?
Horse cart.
You got a horse and cart. We can do that.
You're a good guy. Why not? I'm feeling generous. I give him
Now-
5 gold. Get yourself something nice in Kerrevas too while you're there.
Hey, did anybody write down all the crap we got together as gifts? Not just gifts. Because, I know Nissa had leather pouches. There were shoes. There was...
Whole bunch of trading goods.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't so much trading goods as it was thank you
gifts.
for hospitality gifts.
Oh yeah.
Because Vlad told us that, those are normal and they're traditional there, and they
Booze,
mean more
I'm sure
than
we brought
something
booze.
you made.
Yeah.
Like,
We got some
a lot of
pickles now.
booze. Yeah, there's one bottle of booze that I hope I don't end up handing over, but I've got a
Right.
feeling.
Right.
I've got a feeling.
I think you also had some seeds from
Yep, seeds.
plants that are less occurring in, a mountain.
Pretend. And sought after.
Yep. There were leather goods, I think some spices, pouches.
I've got
boots.
marked down all the leather and carvings and teeth and claws and stuff that I have, but that's in my inventory. I don't think we wrote down everything that we're bringing.
Well,
Pretty
it's
sure
been a
we have
little while.
Say,
I-
what we did, and it's 40 sessions back.
Yeah.
I'm looking
We have
through
gift
the-
stuff.
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a bunch of gift stuff. That's great.
Yeah.
And it was good stuff. It was thoughtful. We were thoughtful when we did it.
Yeah.
Franklin.
I am unconcerned as to what they were. You brought things to give as gifts, as well as trade goods. You can come up with them as you need.
Mm-hmm. And pickles.
Yep.
And we do now have
True.
the pickles.
Yep. And the best gift of all, faces.
I was going to say, why'd you say pickles twice?
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Well, yeah, and we told the pyrotechnics guy to meet us in Kerrevas.
Yep.
Yeah, we did.
And we're like, he'll find his way there. He seems like
And then took several detours.
right, yeah, but that's fine. Time doesn't seem to flow for him like it does for us anyway.
Yeah, I think Alvin Flangelbands just kind of does his own thing. And
Right, yeah.
everyone gathers, and you see the students all take out what appears to be an amulet with a variety of rings that you can kind of dial in and dial out. You see them all kind of twist and turn them a few times. seeming to get them set for Kerrevas. And then they each mutter an incantation, press their finger over it, and their form shimmers out of existence. And you see Professor Sludnot has drawn a teleportation circle. All right, now whenever you guys are ready. All right, so this is going to take us to like the Magisterium, their office, I guess, in Kerrevas. We're going to end up in like the academic section of the mountain.
That's fine.
You guys ever been to Kerrevas before? Do you know? No.
Nope, we're gonna go figure it out. It'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah. Well, just basically, it's a mountain that is kind of hollow-ish and has a city inside it. So like the lower level, of course, the mines, and then you have like the part that opens out into the bay. That's where they get all their goods from, over the water, coming into the top levels. That's where more of the farms are at. And then kind of sandwiched, layered in between, you've got like the merchant quarters, which are usually lower at towards the docks. You have the manufacturing quarters, which are kind of in the middle, although like, you'll get to see the forge. That is a wonder. It is a gigantic forge heated by the mountain itself. You should check that out if you get a chance. Then there's the inns, living quarters, the royal quarters, which are kind of off to one side as well. You'll be able to find your way around. It'll be fine.
I hope to avoid the royal quarters, but I've got a sinking suspicion.
Well, I mean, like they don't just let folks in there, so you.
Yeah. Unfortunately, some family knows what my face looks like.
Oh.
Let them outside of Kerrevas.
It's a good thing.
Wonderful people, but have been told that I will probably like other parts of Kerrevas better.
You are all very interesting people, I get the feeling. This should be fun.
Okay,
Thanks, it's the Feywild.
And you see him, like, as he kind of claps his hands together and starts rubbing them, you get that tingle of magical energy building in the air. And he kind of throws his hands wide, and almost like a little dome forms over all of you. And then it begins to spin slowly around you. And you see sigils on the teleportation circle lighting up as this purple translucent dome begins to spin faster and faster and faster. And it becomes dizzying at one point if you're like trying to track the spin. And then just it becomes like impossible to track. Your eyes are watering just from the speed being created. You blink out of existence. And you are in Kerrevas. You are in a fairly plain-looking stone room. It's fairly comfortable temperature-wise. You can see there are some vents kind of carved into the stone to allow airflow. And Professor Sludnot kind of smooths his robes down. Well, we're here.
Thank you.
Whoa. Yeah, thanks.
That was right neighborly of you.
Like I said, you were all very interesting people.
If we find that guy, Kage's gonna punch him.
Oh yeah,
I
full name
hope
and
that
what
you
does he
do.
look like?
He just goes by Cranston. He's a little pastel goth kid, skinny, looks ill. Um, so he's a necromancer. So he's usually got like a little skeleton following him around, carrying his books.
That. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're already on board with we can
He's-
just swing on site.
He's
Yeah.
just insufferable. He is.
Sweet.
He's kind of the literal worst.
Right.
Like I said, he got one of my excellent students, not expelled exactly, but pretty close. They're not welcome back until Cranston is out of school, and the way Cranston's going, he will never be out of school.
Oh,
God.
so he's a slacker on top of it. Absolutely, I am down for hitting him.
Mm.
Yeah, well, he used some of Muriel's research to get a book published.
Oh, he's a thief.
Ugh.
Oh,
I mean, it was stuff that would be like available if you do the research.
but he didn't do the research.
No, he didn't. He's
Dude,
a bully
academics
and a
are petty.
liar.
Yeah.
No, Niz is on board. We can hit him. It'll be good. It'll be great.
Yes.
As you are standing in the teleportation chamber, you do hear a bell kind of ringing outside. Well, looks like they are aware that we are here. So somebody should be coming to open the door in just a moment. And it takes a couple of minutes. And you hear a light knocking at the door. Voice calling out, what languages do you speak? Just in common.
Between us all, a lot, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. The door opens. We just, there's a whole list I have to go through if you don't answer the first couple times.
Oh yeah, we all understand common.
Yeah, it's an old protocol that we have to follow. Professor, are these aren't your students? Oh no, they should be here in one of the other rooms. This is a group of friends that needed a transport to Kerrevas, so I was happy to oblige them.
Is our cat in the room with us?
Yep, and the horses.
Hey! No. Kevin and Tyler don't really speak that many languages, though.
Mm. No, they
Do you have like a
wouldn't.
back door?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, no, no problem.
Yeah.
Is it just this cart and the horses? Or
Yep,
do you
and
planning
us.
on riding, or are you gonna lead them?
We'll
I feel
leave
like
them.
leading them seems more polite.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah.
see, there's like 3 levers over on a wall, and he pulls the center one, and you see like kind of the side wall. start to grind and slide open, kind of leading out into a wider alleyway.
That's just sweet.
That's
Yeah,
really cool.
that's the delivery
much
entrance.
bullshit.
Nice. Welp. Or things here in Kerrevas.
They're pretty good.
We were told that there were possibly some difficulties happening. So I think that was more south, just south of.
Well, like, I mean, I don't leave the office much, so like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Good for you, man. Live your life. All right, well, see ya. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
all right,
Oh,
take care.
maybe we should. Is there just to like an end where we can like board our horses and stuff and whatnot?
Oh yeah, there's loads of inns.
That's good.
Is there one that you suggest?
Well, like, I guess like where do you want to stay, or like what are you doing? Because if you're like if you're merchants, then you should probably stay in like the merchant quarter. There's a bunch of inns there. Um, but if you're like wanting to check out the farmland, then you should stay towards the top where the mountain opens out into the farms. Or if you're like, I mean, obviously you're not here to study at the magisterium, because otherwise I'd say you could stay at one of the inns around here. Well, I guess like what's your budget too? Because some of them get pretty expensive.
We're gonna be superstars.
We could stay at my parents' house because they do live here. So
Oh yeah, that's right. That is the plan. Let's go visit
Yeah.
your parents. Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
Yeah,
that.
never mind. Thanks, dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks.
we're good.
Oh,
We-
yeah, yeah, no
we
problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like you could have maybe
Go s-
told me
stay,
that
yeah.
before you asked for recommendations,
Uh,
but okay.
Yeah.
Kind of dumb. We forgot.
Yeah. I wasn't
Yeah.
really. I
No,
was.
I get it.
Two things going on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
hey, teleportation, like teleportation,
It's
like, is a
light.
thing. Like it's
It's a lot. It's a lot. It was like whoosh.
Yeah.
We were there, then we was here. I think I lost some of my Laffy Taffy. I don't know.
Oh, okay. No, it's the
It's-
spinning gets me every time.
I know. Every time. Anyway, thank you. We're gonna go see my parents. Yeah, and if I have a performance, you should come. VIP seats. Tell them you know no more.
Oh, okay.
Woo. Alright, bye.
Kage goes to like leave. Before he gets outside, he like turns around and ruffles at his pockets. He pulls out a little like antler carving and gives it to him. Thank you for letting us in your home. And does like a little bell thing and it like runs off.
Oh, it's... You're welcome.
And I like put behind Kage, and I'm just like giving like thumbs up to the guy. Like, no, this is good. This is good.
I did the thing that Nissa said.
Good job. Yeah, you did. We're so proud of you.
I hope I have enough.
You find yourselves on the streets of Kerrevas.
That's kind of neat.
Looking around, you see very sturdy stone architecture, obviously, for being a mountain. You're not sure if this is just because it's the magisterium, which maybe carries a little more prestige, but everything looks incredibly well worked, stone well maintained. Things seem to be very clean. You see people walking around, just kind of sweeping the stones. You see a number of carts wagons traveling through here and there, people walking. You do see a fairly wide variety of races and backgrounds, means of dress. You'd be like, this is probably more because of where you're at. The academic quarter with the magisterium. A number of scholarly looking folks. A lot of people wearing robes, carrying staves. You get out onto kind of one of the broader avenues, kind of spiraling around the inside of the mountain, letting you go up or down, depending on where
That's
in the
cool.
city you need to be. You also see kind of in the center a number of lifts operating as well. Some carrying people, some carrying goods. You see some massive blocks of stone being raised and lowered, taken elsewhere in the city or transported here or there.
Can we see the sky?
No.
Okay.
You look up and you just see kind of this tiered system of buildings, shops. You do see a few kind of green spaces set inside as well. You see a few areas where there are small trees growing. You do see torches, but more commonly seem to be globes set into the walls that give off light.
Give a sniff of the air. Do I smell anything dragonish nearby as we're wandering around?
Make a perception
I'm gonna
check.
have
Big sniff.
Sniffy, sniffy.
Taking in a deep breath, you smell a number of things that are new to you. Some things that are familiar. The smell of stone, the smell of leather, earth, animals, people. Just kind of taking a moment to kind of sift through those things. You smell a heat source just kind of permeating the mountain itself.
It's a
Not
volcanic
really
mountain.
sulfur or brimstone, but something below you is very warm. And it seems like it's kind of being funneled through the mountain itself.
Ooh,
And
neat.
underneath it, you do get just a little bit of that reptilian, draconic, dry scent.
So below us there's warm, and then below the warm, I think is scrolling. Kurzinen. Yeah. Did I say that right?
Mm-hmm. The dragon scent seems to be like kind of layered underneath those other things. As far as you can tell, it actually comes from above the mountain itself. The stories you heard are that Kazuranam lives somewhere in one of the peaks,
Right.
but has been known
Sorry,
to
other way around.
but has been known to visit and interact more than other dragons have.
True.
Red, gold,
Gold.
gold. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. But I'll keep a nose out, and if we walk past anybody that's, because we know that Emeraldus can be like a normal guy, so helps.
Can I tell that Kage is walking with his nose out first?
Oh, I'm pretty sure I catch it immediately because Kage's going
Oh yeah.
switching directions.
Mhm.
Yep.
But as
Yeah,
he's
that's-
walking forward, he'll just kind of
That's a
like,
good plan.
Kage. I'm like, Kage.
Yeah.
Stop just sniffing people, man.
I'm not like going up to somebody's face and smelling him. I'm just, new place. There's a lot here.
There is.
Dude, he's part.
Oh my
wolf,
god,
leave him
I'm
be.
imagining a dog in a new area. He's like, what do you mean? I'm not really just sniffing everything.
Yeah, it's fine. What are you talking about? Somebody walks past. He goes. Nah, I'm not trailing people. That's weird.
Yeah, and when we're trailing people, what do we need to be? Sneakier.
And he is currently not.
Yep.
I'm not trailing anybody,
It's
so it's
people
okay.
can only think you're weird if you get caught stalking them.
Not stalking anybody.
Exactly, buddy. Good job.
Ooh, tricky.
Yeah, NGN, where are your folks?
And Mora was like chewing on a taffy. Huh?
What? Huh?
Like just was moseying along, like bag of taffy in the arms, super.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me make sure they're home. That'd be a good idea, huh?
Right?
Probably,
Yeah.
probably, just show up at the house. Like, hey, I'm here. And I mean, pretty sure someone's there. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Let me ask.
Get off. There we go.
We're gonna see if Hella is at home. Bring. Bring.
So what? Are you using like a ascending stone?
Yes.
Okay.
100%. It's not a sending stone. Okay. It is a sending stone in the shape of a shell. It's a shell phone. It's a shell phone.
That's right.
Remember, I got those shells a long time ago from Root. So we got a shell phone.
Love it.
You hear this slight ringing coming from the shell that Nomura is holding. They put it up to their ear. And then you hear faintly, for the rest of you, just a voice murmuring. Nomura, you hear.
Yeah, we just landed at the Magisterium. Yeah, so we're in, I think we're in, wait, hold on. Excuse me, ma'am. What part of the mountain are we in right now? Are we in the shopping district? Where are we?
No, dear. This is the academic quarter.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we're in the academic quarter. So we're gonna come to the house and drop off our stuff and see you, of course. But I don't know if he was at the house or if you want us to meet you somewhere else. I don't know.
We actually just got home.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then we'll come on down. Is everybody at home or is it just you and Dad?
No, it's just me and your dad.
Listen, okay, cool. I'm bringing in some friends. Did Rosin tell you about what's happening? Or Mother Adelaide? She let you know?
They told us some things.
Oh, okay, I gotta tell you a whole bunch of stuff when we get there, so probably gonna need a lot of snacks and probably some pillows. Yep. And a bath. Can I have a bath? I'm kind of dirty. Awesome. Okay, so we'll be down a little bit. We'll probably need the stables because we got some horses too. So, just let you know.
Okay, we'll be here when you get here.
Okay, see you soon. Okay. And then click.
Puts the shell phone back in the pocket. Typical teenager.
Come on.
Is what would Nomura need to roll to see if Nomura remembers how to get home?
Hmm. I'd say just a wisdom or intelligence check.
Just a whiz. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me roll it.
Oh. That was kind of wisdomy. I remember some ways how to get home. Wait. Yes. I can kind of get there.
I mean, it's been a while, but you kind of take a leisurely tour through a couple parts of the city that you didn't entirely intend to go through.
I was showing off the sights, the hidden gems, the snack spots. That's where I got my tooth pulled. So like that.
Hell yeah.
You kind of lead them down along the track, and you eventually kind of pass through the center district where you see the Great Forge of Kerrevas. And you see a number of people here. This is clearly not just a functional workplace, but also a bit of a tourist attraction. As you see a forge built into the mountain itself, it looks like. You see it seems to be heated by the mountain. A massive forge, 50 feet across. Number of people working around it. Number of smaller anvils set up in various stations. All seem to kind of have a fairly well-made banner listing the name of the proprietor, what they a sign showing what they make. These are all pretty well made, and it seems like you have to earn your place to work at the Great Forge itself. There are other forges set out through the city, other shops, blacksmiths. But if you want to work at the forge itself, it looks like you have to be appointed or earn your way there.
Makes sense.
You continue traveling down and eventually to the entertainment quarter. You see a number of inns, theaters, taverns, bars, restaurants. Many of them seem to have living spaces kind of tucked above or behind. You eventually do arrive at the home of Hella and Dowdy, Nomura's parents.
Nomura, very, very excited. Super hype. Like, just like literally runs to the door.
Has Nomura
speed of
forgotten
light.
that she has grown?
That's okay.
In this trip?
I understand. They'll get it. It's fine. So tell them it's fine. Their parents.
I'm sure there's but there's probably going to be some questions. Prep for that, Nomura.
It's fine. It's fine.
Nomura like speeds up there. Yellow jumpsuit action. Like, often forgets that their parents were dwarves. So there's just like a door inside of a door inside of a door inside of a door, because we do have Goliath cousins. So like it's so Nomora's like,
Oh, I'm taller now, huh?
like knocks on the door, like the most excited, like jumping around, like super excited. Ah! Has to run around in the yard a little bit, get the zoomies out, comes back. Super excited. But yeah. What is the response to us knocking on the door?
you've seen traveling through the city that kind of that triple door seems to be the standard, where you have one door for people of smaller stature, one for medium, one for taller folks. So do you knock, or is there a bell? Or do you just try to open it?
I feel like Hella and Namora would have like musical, like whimsical knocks to like let them know it's the other person. So like Namora just like starts rapping on the door. And like it probably what makes this to everyone else, but Namora's just like going at it. And like and then says, "All right, your turn." On the waits to hear if the other side of the door responds.
And it takes a moment, and you hear back.
Hey.
Dun 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 dun.
Amazing.
No. Yes.
The door flies open, and you see Namora's dwarven mother,
Hey.
arms wide open, quickly embracing their child, lifting them up, spinning them around in a hug.
Very easily, mind you.
Yeah.
Namora has a very excited squee of giggles and happiness of being lifted up by said mother.
It's like, Mom, look, I'm tall now. Look at this. I'm tall now.
You've grown so much.
I know it was. I know. Right. It sounds super good, right? I know. Look, I got a cherry pin in there right now. And okay, so did you know that like I'm a dryad, like I'm a tree lady? I found that out. We went to the Feywild. We met a dragon. We met like a lot of dragons. What else? Oh wait, I should probably tell you inside because we gotta put the horses away.
Behind her, going, yes, this is true. This is true.
Come in, dears. Come in.
Yeah. Oh, so this is like Namora starts. This is cousin Nissa. She's not a cousin, but she is a cousin. This is cousin Nissa. This is cousin Kage. This is cousin Rue, who's also our manager because I'm a superstar now, Mom. I've been out here doing the musics, also martial arts, but mostly musics. Yeah. Yeah, we met the king and queen of Glenstone. We performed for them. We also met the dragon Templars. We met them too. When we met the Ilmater people, we met the lady in the water stuff. What else? Oh, did you know Gemstone Bay is dragon scouts? Also, we had snacks. Oh, I have a sponsor. They're goblin pickles, and I have a warg named Clifford.
We did meet an actual dragon.
Yeah, his name is Emraldus. He's green.
And you can tell that Hella is just kind of like taking in this avalanche of information. Just patiently, she is used to this type of exposition from her child. Well, we always have room for more cousins.
We do. I told them that we got like so much family. We got so much family. Oh, and then I got to see Mother
I figured
Island.
it was fine when Rosalind didn't argue, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Rosin's good. She's back with the troop. The boys are good, by the way. She told me to tell you they're all good. Sophia's still good. She did take care of her feet. Yeah, her feet are good now.
Good.
Joey, he figured out he can make 6 arms instead of just 2. I didn't know he could do that. Yeah. And Davy and Donnie, they're still switching up on which one is Davy and which one is Donnie. I don't know. Oh yeah, by the way, so they know about Ganymede and the Water too, but they haven't been acting up. They've been doing really good together. What else? I met some spirit people. What else? We learned about this cult. There's a cult. We met this this guy who's wearing a mask. He was like a warlord. What else? Oh yeah, somebody made like fake masks of the 4 horsemen, but there's not real mask. It's a fake mask. And then what else? Oh, we had one. Oh yeah. We also learned about Tiamat. Tiamat's evil, super bad, not really cool. What else did we learn about? Yeah. Oh, we saw Nosferatu. He had big teeth. What else? Oh, there was this ghost lady. She was trapping people's spirits. We beat her butt. It was great. What else? That's when I grew. What else? We saw a red dragon. we saw bronze dragon, right? Yeah, was it bronze dragon? We saw two.
Yes, it was a bronze dragon.
Yeah. I saw a bronze dragon too. What else? Yeah, we kicking a lot of butt, taking a lot of names, eating a lot of snacks, remembering to take baths. We do remember to wash our butts. We do.
Good.
We're good. Oh, and my friend Matthew, who's back in Glenstone, he makes soap and stuff for people. He used to be snobby, then he ran into Ganymede. Ganymede kind of knocked some sense into him. Then we told his grandma. And then, yeah. So
This stuff got real weird.
we told his grandma. What else? Oh, we met one of the ladies at the Dragon Temple. She's like a grandma too, like Mother Adelaide. But like, I don't know if she's really a grandma. She's really spry. I don't know. What else? Yeah, we went to Tourmaline. That was fun. Did you know they have a dragon festival? It was super cool. And then what else? What else? Yeah, that. All of that. It's a lot of that. Yeah. Yep.
Well, it sounds very exciting, dear.
It was so exciting. And like, I don't know, I have a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh, also, Ganymede wanted me to tell you that our wings are itchy.
Oh,
And they keep coming off.
Latrine.
Yeah, they keep coming off. I don't know. The other day they came off.
We'll have to get that checked.
Yeah, that's what Ganymede said. It's probably time to check it, make sure it's still okay. So yeah. Oh, and I met another dragon. Her name is Soraya. She's back at Bryn Ardwell. Yeah. So yeah, and she came from an acorn tree lady healing, because Kage and me, we got gifts from the Fey Court because we didn't go with the Fey Court. Oh, and we got blessed by the Green Man. Oh, and then Thorn comes after the Green Man. Thorn is amazing. And then Mrs. Mom is a druid, super druid, like not just normal druid, super druid. Oh yeah, and then we met Nissa's dad. Nissa's dad wasn't dead. Nissa's dad was in the mountain with Emeraldus, the dragon, because Nissa's dad got hurt. And then the people that work for Emeraldus tried to heal him, but then they forgot, because I get it. And then we found him, woke him up, and yeah.
They didn't forget. The tree nymphs were attempting to heal my dad when they themselves were attacked.
Yeah.
And were killed.
Yeah.
So they weren't able to get him out of the healing cocoon.
Yeah. And we fought this demon guy. He tried to attack Mother Adelaide. Noir was not having it. It was amazing. Also, did you know that Mother Adelaide's pretty scary? She chained the blood the dragon, the demon guy, and she was like kicking butt. Did you know that she could kick butt? I didn't know that. I thought she was just like a grandma. She kicks butt. Yeah. And you know that at the school, they over there doing teleportations. We teleported. It was so cool. Oh, can I go take a bath now?
Yes, dear.
Okay, thanks, Bob.
So the entire time this info dump has been going on, Helen is just like walking backwards ahead of you through the house. Within a couple minutes, you're all gathered around a kitchen table. There are drinks set in front of you, plates and plates of snacks set out. The entire time, Hella just paying attention to Nomura, just kind of nodding. Oh, wow, dear.
As Nomura goes off
to make sure that you each have something that you like.
I then turn to her and go, sad part is she didn't actually fib in any of that. That's all factual and correct.
Oh, we've gotten some letters from Mother Adelaide.
Yep.
She's tried to keep us abreast of what's been going on. Sounds like you folks have had quite a time.
Yeah. When we first met Noir, I did not think there was a situation under which he and I would get along well. I am happy to say I've been proven wrong.
That one can be a bit surprising sometimes.
So long as there are no heretics around, he can actually be quite pleasant.
It's really about getting him to focus.
So if you need any of that explained or expounded on, I'm happy to do so.
Oh, if you want to,
It's just a lot.
I think I caught the headlines at least.
Yeah. Yeah. Not necessarily in order, but
No, sometimes that's Nomura. Just takes a little bit of rearranging from time to time. Now, would you like anything to drink or eat? You teleported here, so I guess you're probably not.
We
that
just had
tired
breakfast.
from your travel. Now that makes sense. Um, well, what are your plans while you're here in the city?
avoid the royal quarter.
Okay.
Figure out. So the masks she was talking about were facsimiles of the Four Horsemen. We got rid of, I believe it was plague. Pestilence. Excuse me. We got rid of pestilence. We're pretty sure death already took out death because he does not like imposters. Which leaves famine and war. We just took down war, I believe. Which leaves famine as the last mask. And I understand that Kerrevas has been having to help its neighbors due to drought and no crops, and that sounds a lot like famine.
Yes, Sindarin to the south seems to be having quite a lot of issues recently. Crops failing, strange blights happening. I don't know what they're doing in Terracid Keep. Certainly doesn't seem to be helping the people.
Well, if there's a magical large presence, screwing with them, it would be hard for them to be effective.
From what we've known of the Terracids, they usually seem to be more interested in themselves than the people they're supposed to serve.
Well, that somehow does not surprise me.
They're generally not interested in much unless they can profit from it.
The other reason we're here is with the great dragons waking up, because, yes, Emeraldus is very kind and he has given us much info. We're here to see if Kezuranam has, popped his head up.
Make a perception
Don't really know
check.
how to. Let me launch the game real quick.
Any of you that are there could make a perception check. Or an Arcana check if you would like.
Thank you.
I hate that the rolls on Roll20 do not match the ones on D&D Beyond.
Really?
Yeah, I just rolled an 18 on D&D Beyond.
Oh.
Yeah, on D&D Beyond, it showed us to roll at 18, but it showed up as a 15 on Roll20. That was like, I thought...
I have 18 plus 7.
Yeah, it was weird.
That would be a 25 total.
That is super
Jeez.
weird.
I am
These are
very
two
unhappy.
maps.
Okay, so Rue, you don't really notice anything. Kage with a 22. You see Hella kind of pause for a second, eyes kind of flickering up, and then very quickly darting over to the other side. Oh no, we've not seen any dragons here. Something just you don't feel like she's lying. You feel like she's remembering something she's been told rather than something she has known.
So who told you that?
Uh, yeah, with a 25 perception, Seppi would notice, or Nissa would notice that too. Just that same, like, and I never remember which side it is. Like, if you look up and to the left or up and to the right, you're recalling information. And if it's the other side, you're fabricating information. And it's very quickly starting to the recollection side, and then just shifts to the other side. And she answers, "No, we've not seen any dragons here. I think that would cause quite a stir."
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. Well, we'll find him. Don't worry.
Nissa's given all the side eye. Like, not
Well, I
even
mean,
hiding it.
the legends are, that Kazura Nam lives somewhere in the peaks. Um,
Yeah.
I believe it's usually the tallest peak is where their den is supposed to be. Sometimes youngsters go up try to find them.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
They never do.
Mm-hmm.
There's even the race that we do every year to the peaks. Nobody's ever come back with stories of seeing a dragon.
Nissa is out and out skeptical. It's all over her face.
Out of character. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
We don't remember that we had our memory wiped, do we? That never came back. I didn't.
So
It was either
what
Nissa
we
or
think-
I had a thing where, like, we had an inclination. It was one of us.
It was me because mom and dad were acting weird.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was later on after that where there was like something that triggered a memory.
Yes.
I don't quite remember.
See, I was sus because of the way my mom was acting. Somebody else became sus later.
You could tell there was tension and that Maris had maybe a handprint covered up with makeup on her face.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom isn't just going to haul off and hit somebody for no reason.
No, one of you, I think it was Kage.
Matry remembers,
Yeah.
but that's a secret.
I think Kage had something where something didn't make sense. You didn't get the full memory back, but something hasn't felt right about your memory of the situation.
Okay, cool.
And it's just kind of that similar, it would be kind of a similar vibe for you.
Yeah.
Like you get the feeling that she is telling the truth. She is not lying in any sense of the way. She's not trying to hide anything. But whatever her memory is maybe off for some reason. And it's just that kind of quick little shift of the eyes. Hi, buddy.
Very convenient. Right on the disc.
What?
Is there anything in the city you would like to see? You said you don't want to go to the royal quarter, so we can avoid that. But I mean,
Well,
we've got a number
so-
of playhouses.
I
music
do not know how many
halls.
people know them by these names, but I may have already met Thoughts and Prayers.
Oh, you've met them.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
did you?
So
How
there's a
did you
chance
meet
that
them?
Hey, wait a second. Brew elbows Kage. Hey,
Huh.
do the thing. Do the thing.
Oh, I does the pose. Is it the
No,
pose?
no, give him a
I don't
gift.
remember what it is.
A gift.
Oh,
Give him a
that.
gift.
Oh, right, right.
um
Crap.
so because of some of the things that were happening out in Bryn Ardwell, a red flag got raised and they came to check it out. So I've met them. So if they run into me, I might not have a choice in visiting the royal quarter. And like I'd be happy to see them. I'm not sure I want to meet the rest of the family.
Well, they do occasionally come into our music hall.
Music hall would be great. Sounds like a wonderful time. Uh, can we do a quick break? I have a
Yes.
phone call incoming.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be back in 5 minutes. Everybody can get up and move around or get something to drink or go potty. We will be right back, folks. Alright, folks, welcome back. We are in the city of Kerrevas, at the home of Helen and Dowdy, Nomura's parents, discussing what the group would like to do in the city.
I want to go read about that spooky passage. Hey, who gave me the broom that turned into a katana?
That was something that we got from...
From Emeraldus, right?
No, that was from...
I think it was Maris.
Yes. Maris of the Dragon
Okay.
Templars.
Okay, yeah.
The maid...
Because I have it in there.
The maid slash spy master and totally not Ancient Silver Dragon.
Okay, right. But, like, she said I wouldn't be able to, like, switch it back from anything else, at least on my own, right?
You wanted it to be a katana, so it's a katana.
Yeah, it's a katana right now. Actually, and my inventory, it's my vampire slaying broom. But, yeah.
Yep.
So I have a silver katana and then a regular not silver katana.
Mm-hmm.
They're both +1. Okay. And when it came to the vast conspiracy of sending out mind-controlling jewelry, it seems like they kind of... Kerrevas pretty much decided to fuck your jewel, and they kind of stopped trying with Kerrevas, right?
Yes.
Because we read some of their journals and whatnot.
From what you got from the journals, it didn't seem like the attempt would kind of take hold in Kerrevas.
Right. Sauron's rings didn't really work on the dwarves either, so
Right.
it shouldn't feel too bad.
And even like with the orcs and the Goliaths, I mean, it's 3 societies where honor is very important. Keeping your word.
Right.
Being a person of honor
Mm-hmm.
is pretty much the highest value they hold as far as characteristics.
Right. All right, like, get settled in, and I'll... Like, I get why you don't want to talk to the royal family, but I feel like maybe debriefing them of all the bad stuff we know going on is a wise decision.
Let's step one.
Do we know if thoughts and prayers are
thoughts and
around?
prayers.
I feel like the city would know. Yeah. I feel like the city would know if they're here or not. They seem loud.
They are probably 2 of the more popular royals. I mean, they're essentially like the sports stars.
They're fun.
Lack of a better
If we
analogy.
can find thoughts and prayers, I'm in. Otherwise, you're on your own.
Yeah.
You were warned about a couple of Vlad's actual siblings to especially avoid.
Everybody that's not thoughts and prayers is what I got.
Mm. He would tell you that, but also like give you the names of like these 2 or 3 don't. If they try to talk to you, don't. They will try to pull you in to some sort of scheme they have going.
Why don't we take a look around the, because I mean, there's quite a ways up before we get to the Noble District, so we can take a look around as
Yeah.
we go up.
Mm-hmm.
See if there's anything that stands out to us, and then we can have a look at it, maybe on our way back, or as we go through.
Okay.
Nomura comes down from the bath, super clean, smelling nice and minty lavender, loving the fact, hair up in the bun. Like,
Emma, you think Dad can look over our weapons while we're here?
Well, of course, yes. Just
Okay.
leave him here, and I'm sure he'll
Yeah.
give
All
him a
right.
good once over.
Okay,
Well-
thanks, Mom.
so you see, like, Nomura, like, brings around from behind their back, like, the whip from Soraya, the double-bladed, so, like, pulling them out of their gloves.
A hot knuckle dusters. It's just a bladed scarf.
Like, puts them on the table, takes off the gloves themselves, like,
Yeah, if you guys need Dad to look it over or inspect it, he can. He's really good with that stuff. Yeah. So,
Nissa sits down, just her mace. Walking arsenal. Little walking arsenal is what you are.
I mean, you gotta be prepared for every situation. That's what Mom always told me. You gotta be prepared. You never know what'll happen. So,
Watching Nomura pull all these weapons out, just this look of pride beams across Hella's
Amazing.
face.
oh, wait, because we never told everyone Hella's lore. Hella battle mom. Like, old school battle mom. Like, straight up, like, battle, like, Valkyrie lady dwarf. Yeah. yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And
Yeah.
you see her like pick a couple of the weapons up and just kind of like test the balance and like not really like do a fancy flourish, but enough to let you know she knows what she's doing.
Nice. I kind of need these. I've
Oh no, that's fine. If you want him to look at those when you get back, he can too. Those are some lovely wraps, dear.
thanks.
Yeah, I
Okay,
want to
like-
might find a
They call it.
bowsmith or a bowier.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a few bowyers.
Are there any that are connected to the giant magical forge out there?
Oh, of course.
Sweet. Also, Kage, I need to go find some books.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, I know.
I have picture books there, right?
Yeah, I can get you some picture books too.
Yes.
If it's bows you're looking for, I would check Thiana. She's probably the best bowyer up at the forge.
Diana?
Theana.
I work with a girl named Theana, but I call her Diana. But it's funny every time. All right.
Okay. Sounds good.
Uh-huh.
I hope you like your owl. Thank you for letting us stay here.
Oh, I love it, dear. And you can see like she's immediately like slid a couple of things over on the mantelpiece and set it up there.
She is very polite.
Yeah.
She is 1,000% mom.
Fucking my notes. I don't know how much gold I have. That's a lot, but it's under my computer. Sure.
I also have like teeth and claws and skulls and stuff too. If those are more like.
I think she likes her owl, buddy. I think she likes her owl. Good job.
I don't know. I mean, picked up that weapon like it was nothing. That was cool as hell.
Right? Yeah, you did a good job.
Hella knows what's up. I like to think we're having this conversation in front of her still.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
She's just
like,
kind of looking on.
yeah. She knows we're coaching him.
Yeah.
You see
so
her, like,
I gotta take them to the
kind of
bar.
a pat on
To
your
the,
back, and she goes, "The owl is
For-
lovely, dear."
Yeah.
That's my best friend, Mom. He's super cool. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Mom. While we're here, it's okay. Oh, you think thoughts and prayers will come to the theater if I do a show?
They certainly might. They enjoy all sorts of music.
True. Yeah. Plus, I'm all grown up now.
I mean,
so
they do have your name.
True.
If they see a playbill and, oh wait, we know that person.
Yeah.
It's more likely, let's be
Yeah.
honest. So,
Yeah.
I'm sure we could always send them an invite.
Oh yeah, let's do it. We can tell the cousins too. See everybody.
Hey, as a gnome with very particular tunnel vision on building things shown up in the city within the past week or so.
Oh dear, we have a number of gnomes that live here, and a lot of them seem to be interested in building things.
This one, he does a lot of pyrotechnics. He's my technician for the show. He makes all the cool stuff, like explosions and fireworks. We had a foggy mist cannon that had holy water in it. What else? Oh, that has liquid silvers. Yeah, that one was cool. What else, Mom? Oh, we had a cannon, too.
what was his name again?
It's Alvin.
Alvin.
Alvin Bangleflange.
Alvin. Yeah.
I'm gonna open the door and kind of are we on a street or something?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Baba.
Okay, I'm gonna walk out a little bit. Where do I see the most smoke rising?
Probably from the center channel in the mountain.
Okay, besides the giant church, I guess. Well, do I hear any place with any more tinkering? I'm like, Alvin, you here?
Not really in this area.
Okay.
Like you see, there are kind of down the street a couple more theaters, music halls where there's little pyrotechnic displays just kind of occasionally popping off as people are testing things, but
Mm-hmm. We'll find him.
Mm-hmm. Adam, sorry.
Just a second, I need to change. We're
Oh,
going
yeah.
to the bathroom. Comes out dressed in a Hawaiian t-shirt, fanny pack, sunglasses,
Not the fanny
sunscreen
pack.
on.
No. Oh no.
Even
Not
though
the
we're
fanny
under mountain,
pack.
I have sunscreen on. Visor cap, New Balance shoes. I am dad on vacation, and
You
I'm
are
going
dad.
to.
Oh my god.
I was
And
going
I
to
am
ask
going
if it was
to-
going to be the New Balance or the socks and sandals.
Yeah, I was gonna ask socks and sandals. I was assuming socks and sandals, yeah.
It's a mountain, so I'm ready for that.
But you gotta make sure that your belt buckle is properly centered though. Don't forget
yeah.
that, son. Has to be over
it's
the
a
belly
little bit
button.
off yeah, it's a little bit off to the right, actually.
Yeah.
I have jorts on, comfy jorts, and a dummy's guide to Kerrevas in my hand.
And you can tell
the worst.
there's an old school pedometer clip.
Yeah.
in the belt.
Right?
None of these fancy watches. No.
Uh-huh.
Namora looks at Rue, definitely dressed in the normal traditional attire for someone of Kerrevas because they're home, and it's just
yeah, you're gonna get a lot of hawker merchants now, aren't you? Yep.
I'm going to enjoy every moment.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. That's.
You are going to confuse so many pickpockets.
right.
Right? They're going to
dear.
try to pickpocket me, and I'm going to grab their hand, and I'm going to say, "And thieves can't," and be like, "You better. Don't not
Yeah.
pickpocket if I caught you."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't fuck
that
with
would.
the fanny pack.
Don't mess with the fanny pack.
Don't fuck
Fanny
with the
packs are
fanny pack.
deadly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Fanny packs are deadly.
Uh-huh.
And Amora like looks over at Hella. And is like, hey mom, is the sparring district still open? Or is it closed for repair right now? It's still open? Yeah? Cool. I think I might head down there for a little bit. Go do some rounds with Ganymede because we have kind of been slacking on shadow boxing recently. Oh yeah, Ganymede taught me capoeira too. I know how to do that now. And boxing.
District for fighting?
I'm going
And
to
some other
Shokage my
stuff.
list. Sparring district. I put sparring district on the list.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, there's a sparring district. There's like, of course, like the weapons guild, musicians guild. Then you have like the sorcerers guild. They're really, really nice, actually. They make a lot of candy from time to time. What else? You got the culinarians over there. Got the fighters. You got your bards, yeah, homies. What else? You got your mages. Oh, Kage, you should go to the temple. You should meet the monks over there. They're like small, but like my mom, but they're kind of scary. They're scary. They're kind of scary. Just saying.
Ooh,
So,
that's cool.
yeah, they fight really good too. Just saying. So,
Ooh, fun.
yeah, there's a lot of places we can go. But I just thought it'd be good for us to go spar because we haven't really flexed our muscles, you know?
Yeah,
Don't want to get
that's a good
rusty. So,
point.
and let off some steam.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. True.
Yeah. Yeah, let off some
If it's
steam.
on our way, we can see. But we're going up to
sign
the.
Kage up for a
no,
tournament.
Cut a
that sounds like so
tournament.
much fun.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Well, the sparring district, I assume, like,
I mean,
there's
well, yeah,
matches, right?
that's it. They have
But-
sign-ups. They don't. Yeah, I mean they do, but like, what if it's full?
I don't know. What if it's not? I don't know.
Look-
I'm excited to tour through this city.
The Morris just like looks up at this like 100% like this is what Nissa feels like.
And you can see Nissa like rearranging the haversack.
Mhm.
Like some things are coming out, some things are going in. Like seed packets are going in. Nice leather pouches. Some little wooden carvings that she did. You see 4 very nice bottles of alcohol go in. All right.
Just in case.
Let's wander around and see if I let's be honest. Let's see if Thoughts and Prayers finds me.
Yeah.
I feel like they have a sixth sense. It's terrifying.
They know we're here.
Yeah,
Probably.
probably.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, and she fishes out of her pocket and she holds up the little thing. I kind of think this probably has some magic in it.
An
Yeah.
Arcana check.
Yeah. Wait, I'm just like Nemora's just like.
Does it?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I just gotta wait for Rue to roll some Arcana, because like I ain't trying.
I can roll for Arcana.
We got some arcanas up. I don't know what's going on between D&D Beyond and R20. What the? It rolled it like twice.
Yeah, I'm getting real
Maybe some-
this real quick.
I'm getting thrown down. I don't even know anymore. Did they mess with the extension?
Yeah, I
Maybe.
think it's coming up as 2 different apps now when they switched when they updated D&D Beyond.
Mm.
I hate. I was gonna say, because we have a 21, a 14, and an 18. Can we tell if it's just got some magic?
Some matches.
With the 21 and the 18,
Gosh.
you would definitely be able to tell that it's kind of giving off a faint pulse
So yeah,
every
I got good money on.
couple of minutes.
I'm gonna like yell at the thing. Hey, you guys! Kage wants to fight you in the arena. He said you're wusses.
Dude, don't do that to my little brother.
No, that's not Thoughts and
Nissa
Prayers.
tucks it away, and instead of like putting it back in a pouch, she tucks it in as a, I do not want to lose this, and if somebody
Yeah.
goes in a pouch.
Kage,
Yeah,
what was it you
Kage
were
does
saying
like
about her?
grab you and like speaks towards it and is like, I didn't say that.
You called them little yellow-bellied wusses who would be too scared to fight
I
you.
was gonna say, if somebody's gonna be grabbing Nissa, it should probably be Kage.
Yeah, he's not doing anything weird. It's just like, no, I didn't, and then he just backs
Yeah.
away.
Anyway, Ruben and Fanny back. We're pulling around. It's like, all right, let's hit the town.
Tally ho! Woo!
Oh, that's some pretty dice. That's some pretty dice right there on my screen.
So it's the
Some of the sets you get through from D&D Beyond are kind of cool.
Pretty.
so like they told me to go to Theana.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, let's go do that first.
Yeah.
And Nissa's just gonna kind of tourist this.
You are in the entertainment district. Again, you see a number of bars, restaurants, and Kage especially. The number of wonderful aromas drifting in and out of houses, buildings along the street, mouth-watering. I'd say Nissa would catch kind of passing by a couple of the bars, just kind of peeking in. You would see like people doing flair bartending, a couple like
Deep mixology.
and then there's people that are just good at making drinks. More substance, less style. You're pretty sure you catch a couple of bottles that you've only heard of high up on shelves.
Oh yeah.
And you can hear music coming from some of the music halls. There's a couple of street performers promoting shows that are going to be starting later that night, performing little monologues and skits. You cross paths with a number of people dressed like in full costume, pausing for little sketches with visiting families, well-known heroes and adventurers and people of lore. You see probably a half a dozen different dwarves, Goliaths, orcs, all dressed in like flowing golden robes, clearly golden wigs on their heads, just kind of flitting around, attracting a lot of the children. You see a couple of them handing out like little folded flowers, like little origami flowers, basically. You travel through. Are you taking one of the lifts, or are you going to be walking?
Look,
I feel like walking's probably the best option.
yeah, let's get our steps in.
I'm not so much as worried about getting the steps in. I want to see as much as I can.
Yeah, fully.
And like, if I'm gonna run into somebody, it's gonna be walking, not at the lift.
You travel through the city, traveling through a couple of different areas from the entertainment district, heading back up to the Great Forge, pass through a couple of residential districts. Again, the overall structure for the home seems to be pretty consistent, but you do see like decorations kind of on the outside. Some have themes like carved into the stone of the houses around the doors. Some people just have their doors decorated or things hung on the stones themselves. You see some that are painted, a couple that look like they're enchanted to be like a flowing river or wheat blowing in a field. Making your way again, you get into the merchant quarter. You see a number of shops, all manner of businesses. You pass by a couple of like general goods stores, mining supplies, farming supplies. There's candy shops. There's magical equipment shops. You pass by a larger, almost warehouse-looking area with a large sign that says Gnome Depot.
Ah!
There it is. We got him.
You see a number of employees at that store in particular, and it doesn't matter. Like, races all vary. You see dwarves, you see gnomes, elves, Goliaths, all dressed in like a standard uniform with a conical hat, what looks to be like red felt on top of their heads.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You travel for a bit and you pass by a flamboyant looking shop called the Pandemonium Emporium.
Oh,
Yes!
hey, look.
It's just an ornate door that seems to change color and change style almost, cycling through at random. Like, you don't see two people go through the same door. You see 3 or 4 people coming in or out, and the door changes every time it's opened.
It's so fucking cool.
You continue traveling, making your way to the Great Forge, wandering through the stalls set up there, and you see people making swords, people making axes, hammers, making those items only. You see people making a variety of things, armorers, people making crossbows, working on staves, people making more mundane goods, nails, horseshoes. It seems like you get you overhear the tourist tour, somebody explaining that whoever is nominated as the best craftsman or craftsperson of that specific item is allotted a stall every year. Some people have maintained a consistently high quality of goods where they have stalls.
Does
And you
anybody
do
like grill
travel
hibachi on
to
it?
Theano's Bows.
Does anybody grill hibachi on it?
You don't see anybody grilling hibachi.
Okay, I was just
You
wondering.
do see what look to be a couple of shopkeepers just like warming plates.
Okay,
Like, they're not cooking on the forge itself, but they are using it
okay.
occasionally to heat things up.
So is this like a big giant metal circle, or
Essentially,
okay?
like in the center, worked into the forge, you see glowing red iron, the symbol of
Okay.
Kerrevas.
Sweet.
The orcish axe, the dwarven axe, and the Goliath axe, kind of all crossed together, with the peaks of the mountain
Sweet.
kind of in the background.
Yeah. I will sadly not walk off with the tour group. Sad dad on vacation sounds. I wanted to go on the tour and learn little factoids to tell people. And me and all my tourists
there's-
get up.
Oh, there's one every hour.
We'll see if we have time. We might be here a little bit. And I'm going to go into the bowyer. Dressed in
You
my
see a young dwarven woman.
uh-huh.
Hair pulled back in a tight blonde braid. Going over what looks to be a Goliath-sized longbow.
Ooh. Huh. I would like a longbow made, please.
She's kind of wiping down the bow with some oil, kind of getting it to a nice polish. Aye, just a minute. She puts it into a vise, then works on stringing it back together. Hands it to the Goliath that was kind of sitting in the corner. There you go, Tharbin. Ah, you're after a bow, you said.
Yes, +1 or +2 if you would. Well, me and my party here, raise my hands, the cutie patooties you see before you, are, on a quest to save the world involving Tiamat and Fae and mind-controlling jewelry. And, well, I was just thinking a better longbow would really help us, in saving the world. Sure you hear that a lot. And perhaps, I want to talk to some other people. I may have some kind of interesting wood for you to work on here, and I'll kind of bring up one of my cold iron boxes. That used to be a mask of war. Don't know if you can turn that into a weapon, some enchanted stuff. We might have to take down his siblings. And yeah, I was told to come to you.
More like peeks over Rue's shoulder and like waves like, my mom is Hella. She said for him to come here. Well, we're in town. So yeah, my dad's looking over my stuff, but he needed a bow. Dad doesn't really do bows, so sent us over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to do what I can. Is there any particular style of bow you're looking for? Wood, horn, laminate,
I don't know if you could like
recurve?
a nice strong longbow. I have, and I'll like pull out my +1 hand crossbow. It's like I have these, but something with range and power would be good. I do, have stealth sometimes, but it would add variety. I would like if you could use the Mask of War in the making it, turn him into something useful.
Are you taking the cursed magical item out of its box?
Not yet. Not yet. And I'll explain that. And if you don't think it's a good idea, great, but I think it would be fun. Hey fucker, I'm using you now.
Nomura totally has the face of, I'm telling my mom.
Maybe I watched too much Kaiju number 8, but I think it's fun. And then, you don't want to or don't know if you're up to it, that's fine.
Oh no, I've got several items that I think would suit your needs. Um, are you just looking for a +1, or are you looking for a different type of damage?
Whatever the options are. You don't want to use the cursed magical item, I understand. If you're destroying that's the only other option, but having to do some good in the world just tickles my fancy.
Again, some of that just kind of depends on what you're looking for. Just a standard +1 bow will be 1,000 gold. +2 is about 4,000.
I have
Depending
4,007.
Depending on if you want like just the +2, or if you want like an additional damage type on top of like a +1. That usually ends up being about the same price.
A +2 is just nice. Additional damage would be cool. What kind of damage? I think a +2 is just better for a better chance to hit, though.
Oh no, that's fair.
Yeah, like being fancy is great, but
I do have one +2 bow available right now. Otherwise, I've got some +1s that have an additional lightning enchantment, or I have one that's fire, one that's frost.
I think
do have a force bow if that's something you'd be interested in.
Ooh, what's that? Maybe.
And she gestures at a purplish hued bow that does not have a string. The other bows that are kind of hung on the walls are all strung.
I do think I'll still just go with the +2 because I don't really need one in a 2-month slot take up.
Disappointed in you.
Sorry.
No, I'm disappointed in Kevin.
Oh, okay.
You do not store a bow strung. It's bad for the bow. I swear you do this just to make me frustrated.
No.
Them are the show bows, you know?
Yeah, those are display pieces.
Yeah.
It's an artist's rendering of what the bow would look like.
Right, yeah. Like if you in a video game, like if you pickpocketed it or stole it, it would just be like replica, only 1 damage or something. That's how they do it in Skyrim.
It's just an illusion of the bow fixed in place along the wall.
Well,
The actual bow is in the back, unstrung.
yeah, I think I'll just put the +2 bow, please.
Very well. That will be 4,000 gold.
I give them 4,005 gold.
Ooh.
Hey guys,
Huh? What's that?
What's up?
we should go on a quest to earn some more gold.
A quest? fine. We can go to the arena.
You guys can go to the arena. I've been told there's a place I need to go.
Yeah.
Checking messages. Granted, you guys might want to come with for that, because it's a place Vlad told me to go.
That is definitely one of the places. Where do you folks want to go to next?
I mean, I gotta go. I want to grab some books.
So you want to go to the library?
Yeah, I want to go to the library. If Nissa has
Huh?
to go, I'll probably go back to the Magisterium and try to get some books on the what's the passage called?
The
Where my friend
Unhallowed
is.
Road.
The Unhallowed Road, and then we're actually digging education. He didn't really pay much attention, but also he wants to read about Tiamat, Dragon War, just things historically related to what's going on here.
Nomura, do you like reading?
Huh? Yeah, I do. There's really, I mean, we can go to the Magisterium. We can go to some of the old bookstores. They got like really old books, like old books. But like, you gotta wear gloves and be careful.
I was going to say, let's start with the Magisterium.
Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna split up. Because I was gonna say, do you want to trade places and you can go with Rue so I don't have to go to a library? But it's okay.
If you want... So, fair warning, where we're going is a bar.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, Kage and I'll go off to the bar.
I'll make
Sure.
sure
Bye,
we
sorry,
doesn't get
Rook.
in trouble at the library.
Yeah,
Come on, Rue.
Like you see, like Nomura put like hands on his back and is like pushing him towards where he needs to go, so he doesn't get distracted. Like,
right.
Come on, Dad.
But look, it's a museum of rocks. I
No,
want to learn about the rocks.
no, the Sea of Rocks. We're going to the library.
Okay. Rocks.
like instead of Nomura's hands, it's like the top of her head. She's like pushing like this way.
Right.
Gets him to like one of the older like districts with all the big bookstores, the big library, and then of course the Magisterium.
Like, okay, so this is what the really old books. They got some archaic books. They got some arcana books. Okay, then you keep going. They got other books. Then you got the big old library. You got to wear the gloves in there. And then you get to the halls of learning. Okay?
Sweet.
So, if you really need stuff on dragons, we should probably go to the halls of learning. But we're still going to have to go to one of the old arcanic stores at the same time because they may not have the full translation. So, yeah, we're going to have to do both.
Right.
Anyway, yeah. So which one you want to go to first?
Let's go to the real old one first.
All right.
More like walks him over to like it looks like a very ornate, pretty door, like super ornate, like hand carved old door. And like Nomura like looks and like there's no door handle, but Nomura like reaches into like this crevice and like pulls a rope down and there's like a bell.
Let's see if he's in. Is it Tuesday? No, it's a Saturday. It's a fine. It should be in.
Is our ancient bookstore patron in?
As you pull the rope and you hear the bell go inside, after just a second, you hear some sort of mechanism on the inside sliding and clicking, and the door slowly opens.
And you see like Nomura like reaches into a pocket, takes out some white gloves, puts them on, hands a pair to Rue.
Like, you're gonna need these.
Like nudges open the door with the elbow.
Hello, Mr. Book Owner, are you here? It's Nomura. I don't know if you remember me. I was really little last time. We want to know if you got any books about like the old dragon stories. we got to do some research before we do the halls of learning. But I want to stop here first because normally you got the old stuff, like the old stuff.
You see sitting at a table in front of you an elderly orc. White beard braided into a tail, long white hair pulled back into a queue. Yes, dear. Have a seat.
Okay.
Nora sits down, where instructed, like very orderly.
Yeah, like Ruiz too.
Is it still the lavender tea?
Yeah, yes, please. Yes, if you have some. I appreciate that. Rue, do you want some lavender tea? It's really good.
Yeah, that sounds nice. And then, do you have a tiny little cup for my Fey Dragon friend here too, and a tiny little saucer?
Oh.
I think that'd
yeah.
be great.
Yeah.
You see him get up slowly, go to a tea set behind him, bring a tray with 3 cups and one much smaller cup.
Oh my god, I love this guy.
Sets it out in front of you. Do you take sugar or honey or milk?
Honey and milk, please. Thank you.
Plain for me, honey and sugar for the Fey Dragon and Metry Waves.
Measures some out for each of the cups and fills it. Now, books on dragons, you say?
Yeah, the old ones. So remember when I was little and I was learning Draconic, remember? And so you were showing me the books so that I can understand the language. So I remember there was one you showed me. It had like a really old cover. And you said we had to wear the gloves because it was delicate. And it had the old stories in it, like from the wartime. We need something on that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still have those.
Yeah. I think those will help. We got to do some research on.
And like Nomura like looks around, like making sure no one's listening.
Was like, we got to do some research on Tiamat.
The Dragon Queen.
Yeah, we had some run-ins. I'll say that nicely. So.
I have books on the great dragons from the war and ones from before.
Yeah.
The ones from before might even interest me.
Yeah, we
How
probably
did they
should look at
become
those.
Elders, I suppose, and also about the passage.
Oh, yeah. So we met a grandma lady, and she gave us this coin, right? And so we can go onto the hollow road from time to time. And we go from one place to the other. But we need to know some more stuff about it. Because there's a thing in it. Like I don't know what it is.
There's a number of things in the unhallowed road.
Yeah.
Most of them unfriendly.
Yeah. One was chasing us a few times. So.
Very well. Come with me.
Mm-hmm.
He takes out a ring of heavy-looking keys, goes over to a door, flips through a couple, grabs a key, sticks it into a lock, turns it. You hear a very solid thud from the mechanism as he slowly pulls it open, leads you into a room, and you see a number of books covering the shelves. Some more recent, some old and older and oldest. Bound in leather, in cloth. Some seem to be bound in scale. Now, do you wish books on a specific dragon? A specific type, or...
Really? We just gotta, well, okay. So, I know I can tell you, because you're not really gonna tell everybody else. The dragons are waking up. We met a few. So we met Emeraldus, we met a bronze dragon, some baby red dragons. Yeah. And then, of course, we didn't meet Tiamat, but we talked to Tiamat. Tried to possess one of us. It was cray. But yeah, so we also learned about, like, someone named, like, Albanera is working with Tiamat again. I don't know how that works together. But anyway, so we're trying to figure out to kind of get ahead of it a little bit, if knowing the history helps. Because you always said knowing the past will help you know the present. So I don't know. Maybe that'll help so we could do some more research on that and also the unhollowed road so we're not doing too much damage in this present.
You see him thinking for a moment, chin held in his hand, finger tapping on his lip. He begins making his way around the room, pulling books off of shelves. You see one in a very beautiful emerald green. Lays that out in front of you. It looks to be a book of green dragons. Just kind of their generalized history and domains, things they're connected to. He pulls one down for each of the dragons that you've mentioned. And you see him very carefully put on a pair of thick leather gloves. And he pulls out a much finer key. And he goes over to a small case that's been set into one of the bookshelves, unlocks it, pulls out a very old, somewhat charred looking book, bound in black. And on the cover you see a 5-headed dragon. And the colors are faded. But you see red, green, blue, white, and black. Stamped on the bottom reads, The Book of Tiamat. I would be very hesitant about touching this book.
Yeah. Ugh. Avery, you got your gloves with you?
Yeah,
I think the gloves are going to be needed for this one.
my fancy schmancy doesn't hurt. My radioactive gloves.
Yeah, keeps you from position. Gloves.
I will put them on. Probably just try to go through them as they came out. That's why it
Reading
takes me a
through
while.
the
Wow.
books on the specific colors of dragon, you gain a little more information than you already had about as far as what the dragons are connected to, what they seem to focus on. Most of it is already info you've been able to glean from speaking with Emeraldus. The Book of Tiamat seems to be almost a gospel written by a worshiper.
Okay.
Just speaking of how the Dragon Queen will claim sovereignty over the chromatic dragons. Pushing out the rigid idealism of the metallics.
All right. How
You
did
don't-
they become aspects? Does it say anything about that?
Once you've kind of flipped through the book of Tiamat, realizing that it is more propaganda than anything, he places that one back in the case it was in, and he brings over another book bound in platinum.
Okay.
On this one reads Tenets of Bahamut. And it tells a story of how, in order to protect all dragons in this world from Tiamat, the platinum dragon Bahamut, who was more or less the ultimate authority for the metallic dragons, in order to prevent or banish Tiamat from this plane, gave up his claim to this plane as well, to keep the balance. So that dragons would be able to be independent.
Okay. Interesting. Did I glean anything about the gold dragon guy here?
A little bit of what you've read seems like there was resistance from a lot of the metallic dragons to this plan for Bahamut to kind of step away. The gold being chief among them.
Okay.
Kind of going back and cross-referencing the other Draconic books you read through, it seems that after the departure of Bahamut and Tiamat, there was kind of a period of not necessarily chaos, but just uncertainty, like just kind of nebulous. What do we do now?
Mm-hmm.
And the dragons eventually decided that overall, what called to their kinds the most would be what they took as their domains.
Okay.
The Reds kind of overseeing creation and artistry, fire. The Greens in their draw to nature. The Blues in their pull to the sky and the sea. Exploration. The Whites to the cold regions. Those surviving harsher climates. The value placed on civilization by the gold. On military prowess by the silvers. The bronzes in their love for camaraderie. The black dragons and their eye towards what lies beyond. What happens in the realm of death. Is there any other information that you're looking for?
Oh, yeah. You have any information on the scar? We heard a story about it. Is it really that big?
Oh, yes.
Really? Oh. Huh. I. Well, Rue, do you need any other stuff from here? What do you think?
Did we learn anything about the passage?
As far as you can tell in this room, these all seem to be books focused on the dragons.
Right, and I can.
He returns to the door once you're done looking over those books.
Yeah.
Takes
And I
out
might
a
have
different
more questions later. I don't want to bogart everything.
takes out a different
Yeah.
key,
Yeah.
places it in the lock, turns it as well. You hear that again, that same just solid thunk from the door. And he pulls the door open again, and you enter into another room. This one filled with papyrus, with scrolls, with clay tablets.
Oh, I love it. I love the smell. I'm gonna.
Much older books and stories.
Like Kage, I'm gonna sniff, but that's just because I love the sniff of old books and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then, like, we can do Kage Jackie for a while. I'm gonna try to think of what I want to ask you.
Okay. Kage and Nissa again make their way from the Great Forge back down to the entertainment quarter, looking for the broken harp. You're able to follow directions you were given well enough. Have to stop and ask a couple people to be sure. And you come to a small establishment. A stylized harp hung above the door. What does this harp look like?
The harp is your average harp, except you notice it has 3 broken strings. The inn is not over. It's definitely a bar. It's not large. It's really just kind of a little establishment. The bar is standard wooden bar. You see 3 barrels hanging at the back. All of the names of the beverages are above those barrels. And you notice there's 2 different color signs. One side is blue, and as you look at it, you're going, oh, lemonade, root beer. Yeah, that's probably the non-alcoholic options they have. The yellow signs have a plethora of names. A listing of beers, blackberry whiskey stout being on 2 of the signs you notice. Pretty popular. And then there's some odd ones. A dented helmet, a rampant rabbit, a wandering bodhran, and the last word. It's comfortable. The seating is very basic. Almost like they stacked up the crates the liquor came in and set them out as chairs.
What are we doing in here?
Vlad said to come here.
Ah. This is pretty neat, actually.
It's very
Got,
comfy.
Yeah.
It's almost like the back hangout room at the brewery. It is. The hangout room of the brewery is this.
Has Kage ever been back there?
Come to think of it, no. Kage had not.
No, Kage just nods. Huh. So he worked here, maybe, and took a lot of inspiration?
Or he just spent a lot of time here drinking. I figure he was probably the bouncer, more likely, while he was here.
You know, that checks out. Didn't he say to not mention him by name here? Or in this city?
And not in the other place.
Oh, so he is fine, meaning we can know things here.
Yes. Also, it's kind of a fairly common name.
Damn it.
It's his full name that's the problem.
Ah, alright, that's alright.
So she will head in. And patiently wait for the bartender.
So you see the bartender standing behind the bar, cleaning and putting away glasses. There's a couple of patrons there, just nursing drinks. What can I get for you?
I've been given a list that I am to try. I think I would like to start with the blackberry whiskey stout.
All right. Pulls one of those. Sets it in front of you.
She looks at Kage. So the other ones he said were good. Were Dented Helmet. The Wandering Bodron was apparently amazing. The Last Word is absolutely perfect, in his words.
I'll go Dented Helmet.
Pours
And
one
we just kind of
those.
like trade.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much that. What's it like? Is it good?
So the Dented Helmet is a orange with I can't remember which berry we put it with it, but an orange berry liqueur with Sprite, essentially.
It does sound pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Oh, amazing.
Now,
Fuck
if I
yeah.
get far enough back in my camera roll here.
You're like orange and cranberry. Could be really good.
Hello. So did Vlad... Did a guy named Vlad work here?
You see the bartender kind of stop and look at the both of you. No.
Put a dent in the supply, though.
Okay. But you know him?
Yeah. How do you know him?
He taught me.
Prove it.
She reaches back in the haversack, pulls out a flask. Here's one of our creations. You might recognize it.
Takes a drink. You see him kind of hold it in his mouth for a second, just kind of letting it roll over his tongue, tasting it, swallows it. All right. How's he doing?
He's all right. Keeping to himself.
About time.
Put up with me. I mean, he did not want to teach me to brew, but he had two options. Teach me or try to keep throwing me out, and one of them wasn't working. Now, he won't tell me about the crap he did. I've heard a little bit of it from visitors. But are there any phrases or stories I should know that I can hold over his head when I go home?
You see him breaking like a big grin. And he takes out a small piece of scratch paper and starts writing things down. And there's a list of like 4 different alcohols. Just make him one of these the next time you see him.
Oh, gladly. And she'll tuck that carefully in. I think the next one I'm gonna try. Let's do the Wandering Bodrin.
Go Rampant Rabbit then.
Bartender will bring those to you.
Do you also have food here?
There's popcorn.
Ooh, popcorn's good.
Probably some pretzels.
Nice. Kage fucking loves pretzels, so...
So for the group, in the general chat, I have posted a couple of pictures.
Oh, this is from your camping!
Yep. That's the broken heart.
Amazing.
I'm saying, for anybody watching in chat, the Broken Harp is part of the SCA group that Seppi attends. It's the bar they have for their camping events.
It's very cool.
And the bartender lets you enjoy the drinks you've got. And then you see him kind of pulling a few different bottles off of a shelf, mixing them together. And he sets a pair of shot glasses down in front of each of you. This is something new I've been working on.
Oh, I like new.
Alright.
You see him take a small wooden splint, light it off of a candle, and just very quickly touch it to each of the shot glasses. A small gout of multicolored flame shoots up, then dies down.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
Go ahead.
Takes it back with no problem.
Yeah.
It's a delightfully smoky, but kind of, you get like a hint of just like some mixed berry flavors off of it.
Smokiness is nice.
A little smoky, a little sweet.
That is a nice balance.
Took a while to get it balanced correctly. Think about calling it a dragon's breath.
That'd be fitting.
Very fitting. What's some of the gossip that you've heard around here? Surely you must get a fair bit of it from people that come through.
Oh, we hear a bit here and there. Royals always seem to have their hands in a number of pies.
Yeah, but that's not the fun, outlandish stuff, is it?
It depends on the royal.
Okay, that's true.
If half the things our mutual friend got up to were true, or at least half the stories about what he got up to were true.
Oh, he hasn't told me what they said he did.
Well, it depends on who was talking most of the time. Depending on which side of the fence you fell, he was either incredibly kind and generous, do everything he could for the people of the city. Others painted a less flattering picture. Self-absorbed princeling, more concerned about having a good time than doing a good thing.
I'm happy to say I've only met the former variety.
Like with most stories, a bit of both was true.
It kind of always is. Everybody's the villain in somebody's story.
Very true.
Sometimes doing what's best for ourselves does means we're not always able to do the best for somebody else.
Our young lad started out as more of the young princeling. Bit of a wastrel. I think he'd made it his goal to frequent every bar in the city. And he was at an admirable
That sounds
pace.
right.
He was setting an admirable pace for himself. The exact details have never been made public. But he did tell me one night, after several drinks, he was out carousing one evening. Managed to lose his bodyguard. May have wandered into a less than reputable area. Some thugs robbed him. He was never one to care about money or jewels. He gave those easily enough. But his mouth might have gotten him into a bit of a hole. Seemed they didn't take too kindly to the remarks he was making about their style of dress, and body odor, overall personal hygiene.
I mean,
And he was just drunk enough not to be able to fight back very well. And he was outnumbered.
yeah, that continues to.
He said they had him on the ground and were trying to break every one of his ribs more than once. When a stranger who had no cause to stop, most folks in that area kept to their own, not wanting to face trouble themselves. But someone stopped. Managed to chase the three thugs off. Now, the boy was bloodied enough where you couldn't really tell who he was. And even though he had dressed down for the evening, as he was wont to do, his clothes were still well made enough that this stranger pretty quickly understood. They found someone of at least a bit of wealth. And they had helped him back into their establishment, gotten him cleaned up. Gotten him enough healing to that only most of his pride was bruised. Until he was at least well enough to walk away. And the lad still liked to drink after that. Was still known to go out and enjoy the attractions of the city. But it wasn't long after that you got to see a couple more guard patrols coming through that area.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple more guard patrols coming through other areas like it.
Learning the hard way is something he admitted to.
Those lessons are often the ones that stick with us the longest.
It's probably why he chooses to live somewhere very quiet. Don't suppose any of his siblings tend to still come by?
One or two have been known to drop in once in a while.
Would it be thoughts and prayers?
Not really seen them.
Okay, never mind. They're the only two I'd want to know that I'm here.
A couple of the youngers have been known to drop in.
Yeah, Vlad doesn't talk as much about them.
They would have been very young when he was still in the city. Not
Yeah.
much more than infants, really.
So they're still young enough to be learning their lessons.
Aye.
All right. We should probably go check on the scholarly ones in our party. Probably should have gone to help, but I didn't.
I mean, if they found some interesting stuff, at least we know where to go to get some good info.
Yep.
Good start. Thanks for the stories and the drinks.
Nissa pays the tab, tips well, heads out.
Kage gives him a carved cat face made out of bone.
Thank you.
Thank you for letting us into your home. He's taking what Nissa said seriously.
Oh! You are the owner, right?
I
She digs into the pack, pulls out dried herbs that generally would not be found here. They are found very readily in Bryn Ardwell. Hiccup.
thank you.
Hopefully many delicious drinks will be had. See you later. Oop, out she goes.
Come back
Almost
anytime.
forgot that part.
Make your way back towards the academic quarter. Drew and NGN are again in that smaller room filled with scrolls and papyrus, clay tablets, old writings, old histories. Some in languages or dialects no longer spoken.
Yeah, anything about the passage? Is there stuff about the wells?
There'd be some stuff about the wells, yeah.
Are the wells and these things related to dragons? Or does it seem that the dragons aligned with wells that already existed?
From what you're able to gather, reading through some of the information available, it seems like the wells already existed.
Okay.
Specific types of dragon were possibly called to those wells, or drawn to them at least.
Okay, that makes sense. And what are the wells? Were they created, or are they just exist in the framework of the plane?
No one entirely knows.
Okay.
It is said that they were connection points to other planes.
Okay.
Of fire, of air, of water, of earth in the Feywild, plane of ice.
Is there any dragon that seems to be drawn to the well of the Feywild? Because I don't know if that's on the...
It was more seen as part of having a connection.
Okay. Because Bryn Ardwell was the Earth Well, right?
Yep.
Okay, it just so happened we got into the Feywild because of shenanigans.
The Feywild has often been associated with nature.
Indeed. Okay. And then what about our funny little passage guy?
He takes out an incredibly old-looking piece of leather. Looks like it's possibly deer hide or moose. There's a bit of fur still clinging to the back somehow after all these years. And it's not really language. It's more a series of drawings. It looks to be a figure trying to flee from hostile people or predators. Both, possibly. It's a little hard to make out. And he seems to run through this very forbidding looking archway. Near as you can tell, almost seems to be out of woven branches or branches that have grown very close together to form that kind of arch. And it shows this figure traveling. Wounded at the start. You can see small bits of red kind of dripping off of him, depicting blood dripping from a wound. And it's hard to tell how long this person has traveled. You see 3 or 4 different little scenes where it's talking to another person on this pathway. And then almost steps off, and you can see the drawing is of that person it's speaking to become more fiendish looking, frightening in appearance. You see it running again. The scene kind of replays itself a couple of times. Eventually, you see that person kind of sitting down on the path, arms and legs huddled together. And what looks to be a large bear comes. Starts licking the wounds clean. And the bear appears to guide this person to a safe exit. And you can tell as the journey goes, some of those predatory forces you encountered, those tricksters, begin chasing after them. And you see the bear kind of nudge the figure along the path as it turns to fight back against them. It reaches an exit. And the bear, wounded but victorious, reaches out with a paw and seems to carve a sign into the person's chest. 2 wavy lines inside a circle, matching the appearance of the coin you've been given.
I'm gonna look at the guy and look back down. I may need to borrow this, but I will come back and tell you the wildest fucking stories later.
No.
He smiles and says, "No."
Please?
I can have a cup.
Wait.
made.
Okay.
I was gonna say Nomura may be able to commit that to memory. They are a bard. This is a story.
Right, and I can make a minor
No.
illusion of it too, but
You have the ability.
Rue likes to collect weird stuff.
True. Rue does like
Yeah,
the weird
yeah.
stuff.
I
I was
wanted to
like,
make a
you
bow
need
out
a
of this
coffee?
cursed
You got a
nest.
bard? Like a whole bard.
I know.
I'm pretty sure Deborah has probably been told the story as like a bedtime story somehow. It's like to scare the little children to go to bed.
It feels somehow familiar. Like, as a tale you were told not to wander off as a young kid.
Mm-hmm.
Stay where we can see you. Don't go into the forest by yourself. All of those cautionary tales.
I hope we're hearing the doorbell ring as Kage and Nissa try to get in here.
Kage just will have to know how to like find the doorbell.
right. Or maybe we can like hear them over the intercom.
Yeah, these are old doors, like old stuff. None of those fancy dancy, push a button. No.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's fun. Any other cool little books or anything? Oh yeah, is there anything about Thorn?
You mean the green people?
Yeah, the little poison ivy girl.
Yeah, well, she's more of a giant poison ivy girl
she's
now.
like almost like
So what happened was, okay, I can tell you because I know you're not going to tell anybody. So we had to go fight pollution, pestilence, plague. We had to go fight plague in the Feywild because he messed up a festival for Bryn Ardwell. And so we went. He was super stinky. It was gross. Anyway, he's fighting the green man, right? And so the green man, we helped to win. Yeah. Anyway, the green man ended up dying, and then Thorn popped out of a plant. And then the Fae court tried to get us to pick a Fae court, and we said no because the green people don't pick a Fae court. But then we got Thorn, and Thorn has just been growing. But supposedly Thorn is this next cycle after the green man. So
some magical immune system against interference is kind of what I can gather. But she was born too early or something. I don't know, man.
Yeah, like she woke up too soon or something.
He is able to kind of find a scroll that has kind of a depiction of the cycle. Where you have the green man, that more symbol of defense.
Is there the fireman?
And you have Thorn, or someone that looks like Thorn, that more predatory hunter. And the figure.
Does Thorn have siblings?
The figure after Thorn seems to be more about agriculture, planting, harvesting. Abundance.
Does it seem like the firewell might have like a fire thorn? Or does this seem to be kind of unique to just like what Thorn is with what's going on there?
From what you can tell, it doesn't really have an analog for the other wells.
Okay.
You do find creatures that are associated with the other wells. The fire creatures all seem to be about inspiration, passion, drive, creativity.
Firewell's here, right? The firewell's here, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Firewell's in a different place.
Yep.
A different volcano.
Yes. Different
This is not
volcanic
the
area.
volcano you're looking for.
This is mountain. This is the
Yeah.
mountain home
The
that you were
princess is
looking
in a
for.
different volcano.
Exactly. The firewell is to the southeast,
Okay.
the Sadia range of mountains.
All right, cool. Okay. Sindarin is where Kage's folks are,
Yep.
right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We didn't tell Hella about that, did we? Oh no.
It's okay. That's fine.
We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Wait a second.
Right? Like, what?
Yeah. Just a second.
We didn't
I think
tell
our
Mom.
friends are here. I'm gonna go like open the door. Hey, Kage, Nissa, you guys out here? We're looking at old books and stuff.
Ooh,
It smells really neat.
hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, do you have any picture books for my friend here?
Yes, we have a few.
Sweet.
Do you have the one about the caterpillar? I relate to that one a lot.
That is a good one, yes.
Yes.
He opens a door and shows Kage a room filled with, like, brightly colored blocks and beanbag chairs. Giant box of stuffed animals.
Like, jumps on the beanbag.
Uh-huh. Wait just a second. Rue's gonna come in. Kage, before you touch the things here, remember, I'm gonna give him like white gloves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I'll hand him a copy of the Hungry Hungry Caterpillar.
Yes! You just like snuggle up.
Uh-huh.
Is that reading? Hello.
Yeah, so
More
I
like-
One-
What happened?
Can only one room be open at a time?
yeah,
So I'm gonna be a while.
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you're
you-
fine.
That's okay.
You
Yeah,
can see
yeah.
that there's 3 or 4 different doors kind of in that main room.
Sick.
All right. Learn some lore.
Nissa will help
That's
go
good.
through the scrolls and anything that might be in, Druidic, Sylvan.
Hey,
Uh,
how would one get in touch with death?
well, the surest way is to die.
Har, har, har.
Namora like looks over when Bruce says that and is like,
You want to talk to death? Like, death?
I don't know. They might be annoyed that someone made a copy, and the ally of my ally is my enemy. Yeah,
Namora is like remembering a spirit session, how it turned out, how exhaustive it was.
yeah,
Like,
maybe. Just something I was
uh,
thinking out while we're in like the old book library with the smart man.
oh, also Namora goes ahead and tells their this is an orc historian, right?
Mm-hmm.
That one's
Yeah.
who's kind of teacher for Namora. Goes ahead and tells him the story of how that spirit session went. Like 100% like committed to be like,
Okay, so then this happened, and then, yeah, it was a lot.
He starts listening to your tale, and like you get a couple of minutes in, and he just holds up a finger, goes to grab pen, parchment, and begins writing things down.
spills all the tea, gives all the details.
Yeah, like
All
like,
of it.
Man, we could just let her rip. We're gonna need more like tea and stuff. But like, okay, you can take a nappy.
all the stuff that we did. Because, I mean, It's history.
Yeah.
All the stuff we did.
I trust you because you're around books all the time. So
Yeah,
yeah, told you, man. We tell you crazy stories.
yeah, it was a lot. It was a whole
Yeah.
lot. We've seen so much stuff. Ugh. And then, oh yeah, now we gotta go to Sindarin too. Because Sindarin got the famine, and we gotta go there for like 2 reasons now. So,
Yeah.
but first we gotta look for Kazuranum, see if we can find him, and stuff.
Yeah,
And then we gotta look at the other wells, look for the red dragon, possibly find a black dragon.
You're a wise old man, right? I'm gonna point at him. Yeah. Can you just like take us there so we can talk to him? I bet you know how to get to him.
Namora has big old wide eyes staring at Rue like, did you just ask one of my teachers if he will just take us somewhere? Like, oh my god, I am so embarrassed. Like, oh my god.
You're welcome to ignore him if it's easier on you.
I was like,
right, but also, like, just save us some time. I got some shopping to do in the city too. And like, we just gotta talk to the dragon, dude. Trying to save the world. I'm sure there's some valuable lesson of crawling, but there's something to be said for just asking, right, dude? You don't have
Namora has a sign of I'm sorry above Rue's head. Like, I am so sorry.
Right. But I'm getting older. Climbing a mountain, we're gonna have to get climbing gear.
Wait, why would we climb when we can just take the elevator system to the top?
Right, but like I feel like then we're gonna have to go outside. Where's the highest peak?
I mean, it is the highest peak, but there is ways to get there. You know, we do have tourists.
But then we'll go to one peak and be like, oh, well, that one looks higher now. And then it's all about perspective. We find our inner dragon or something. I don't know, man.
What in the Kung Fu Panda? What?
You would be able to tell that Kerrevas is not in the tallest mountain.
Right.
In this range.
No, it's
it is
the
one
mountain
of the
peak
taller
that the
ones.
race ends on.
But the tallest one. It's not far.
So, like, if it was that easy, then, like, those young people who went to look for him would find him, too. And they're young and in shape. And climb mountains all lickety-split.
If you wish to find a dragon.
Well, we've already met one. Well, 2, actually.
Yeah.
You
Couple.
should seek the peak.
Yep. Well, but we met another dragon, the dude who was traveling, too. So that is like 2 for sure.
2, actually.
Yep. All right. Well, we'll seek the peak. Did you seek the peak when you were a young fella?
He shows you like a fairly wicked-looking scar on his forearm.
Cool scar, bro.
I did.
How'd you get the scar?
One of the shadow cats.
You saw a shadow cat? Wait, I thought those were just like. Oh wait, I can't say it's just a fairy tale because
points itself.
I can't really say it's a fairy tale.
Oh, that sounds sweet. All right, we'll be on guard for shadow cats while we look for the dragon.
Kage, I would say make a wisdom check. Because there's something that you know feels off.
I don't have any inspiration.
You don't get anything
14.
specific.
Yeah, it's just a hunch. It's just a weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you get little flashes of, like, half-remembered things here and there. Nothing you can really put down.
Okay.
As far as, like, this is a thing that happened.
So, in that case, he is asleep after he got
So,
barely halfway through the Hungry Capital.
Huh.
say, based on that, you did have a conversation about it. Like, it was touched on with Hella.
Mm.
Something stuck in your mind there. Yeah, it's just hard to tell what. Something about the broom, maybe?
Mm. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna push that. Not at the moment. There's not enough dots for him to connect. He's not a smart boy.
And reading about this caterpillar, I know what it's making Kage, probably. He's starting to feel hungry.
He would have a bit of a jerky stick hanging out of his mouth as he's like half asleep.
Wonder
What
how
time
many
is it
pages he
in
got
the
through.
day? What
Nap
time is it
time.
for us? Nap time?
Yeah.
Say it would
That's
probably
okay,
be
guys.
getting. You probably would have teleported from brunch at about like 10.
Mm.
At mom's house for a couple hours. You've probably been out in the city for 4 or 5 hours, so I'd say like 5 o'clock.
So, we should probably head back for some food here soon. Probably a good idea. Yeah. Thank
As long as
you.
they're food.
Yeah, Kage, come on.
Like Nomura goes and like takes Kage's hand and like helps him up.
Come on, we're going home. Mom probably made food.
I gotta put the
Is it?
I gotta put the book away. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. And put the book away. We give the gloves back to Rue. And he'll dig into his pocket and pull out a little bone carving of a worm. Because you like books.
Bookworm.
Thank you.
Thank you for letting us into your home.
I mean, I feel like that one's appropriate.
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
Oh yeah, by the way, I might be having a performance while we're in town. So you should totally come. Come say hi to Mom and Dad. If you're free. I know you got a lot of writing to do because that was a big old story. I know. So,
What?
Just saying.
But I think I can make some time.
yes. Come on.
All right. Mora is now happily excited that friends are coming to the show and is also going home for food made by Mom. Yes. Come for food.
Nissa
what-
is very excited for this. She doesn't have to cook.
Yes, you don't.
Absolutely.
You don't.
On your way out, make a perception check.
I got you.
Everybody?
Yeah, each of you can.
What the fuck just happened on my screen?
I know, right?
Shaffuckery.
Is this one of those where I can make an Arcana check?
Oh, there we go.
No.
Okay.
This is just perception.
Yeah, I just realized D&D Beyond is
Am
throwing
I?
2 dice. So there we go. I don't know.
As you were walking out, you notice just kind of a number of pictures kind of hung on the wall. You see one of Nomura and her orc teacher. You see a number of pictures of like other students as well. You see one picture of what is most likely the orc as a very young man, like late teens, not an adult yet. Sitting with a young elvish person. It's hard to tell what gender. With like a small cat kind of perched on their shoulder. Looking around, you see a couple other pictures of the orc as he's gotten older. The other person in the picture is always different. There's one of a Goliath woman. There's one of what looks to be a fire genasi man. Both have pets. The genasi has a hawk. The Goliath woman looks to have like a ram. Just kind of curled up next to her. But with a 23 and a 26, something about the eyes of the person with the orc is very similar. And looking closer, you see that person always having a large book next to them.
Is it a large book I recognize from running on the unhallowed road?
It would
Hi, Kane.
Kane is everywhere.
someone that you met briefly in the Feywild.
Yeah.
Before Nissa steps out, she will turn back to the orc. If Kane stops by, tell him we said hi, okay?
Of course.
Thank
And
you.
more like looks back and points at the picture and is like, I didn't know, like the very much so, how did I not know this kind of thing? But now it makes sense.
Okay. Tally ho to food. Let's go.
Moore is going to lead the pack back home for noms in a very excited walk march, but also like pushing Rue along so that they can get home and not be stopped on the pathway by hawkers. Because I know they're coming every which way, like buy this, buy this. Namor is like, I am a local. Okay, we're going to my map. Leave us alone.
No, he doesn't want. He doesn't. He doesn't need. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
I came to Kerrevas and all I got was a stupid shirt. And also this cool bow.
Oh, if I get this. Namor eventually gets them back to the house and is like,
You open the door and are immediately hit with the smell of food.
noms.
There's a tater tot casserole.
You walk in, there is tater tot casserole, there's buttered
Oh
chicken.
my god.
There are mashed potatoes, fried potatoes.
Fried tato!
Like every comfort food you have thought of that day is there. You all sit down and tuck into the meal. Enjoying it with family. And that's where we're going to end for this week.
I missed this.
Yeah.
We made it. We got to
Yeah.
Kerrevas.
We did. We finally got the Kerrevas.
We've only been
Finally.
trying for how many months?
Forever.
we had some things to do. We had some side quests.
Right.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, apparently I'm not going home tomorrow, so.
Dinkelberg.
Yeah, the weather is supposed to be gross. We're
Ew.
looking at an
Yeah.
actual blizzard.
Oh.
When's it start to be gross?
I think it's supposed
Right.
to start like overnight tonight and then just get worse.
Me and my dad and sister in Clarksville, but she needs to drive
Tomorrow,
back to
I think-
Des Moines. I wonder if she's doing that tonight.
I think tomorrow night into Monday is supposed to be the worst, but
Yeah, it
Oh,
starts
really?
overnight tonight. It's going to move from rain to freezing rain to sleet to snow and just be gross.
Hopefully, this
I was
is
supposed to go up and
winter's
help
last
because
time.
Dad finally got the basement finished again.
oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
was
Should
so
we in
fun.
stream? Because we're still live.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I'm like, they
Oh, yeah.
can join, but whatever.
All right, folks. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for hanging out. All of you wonderful human beings, you enchanting fey creatures, and you unknowable eldritch horrors. Thank you. We love you. We will see you all in the future. Take care of each other.
It's okay.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.